Hi, everybody. I thought I was due for a spring update since we're almost in the month of May and we are knee deep in the spring real estate market, although it kind of feels like we've been knee deep in the spring real estate market for the last like 2 or 3 years. It just doesn't ever seem to slow down. It's crazy. I wanted to talk with you today about some data points that I'm seeing for housing availability in the western suburbs and breaking it down into a few different school districts, and then kind of talk with you a little bit about what I'm personally seeing with listing prices, days on market, and those sorts of things. So let's start with the school district breakdown of housing availability. And I'm going to use the Western suburbs school districts, but obviously, if you ever have any questions about any specific school district, specific city, specific neighborhood, housing type, price range, I can pull data on any combination of things for you. And I love to do that. So reach out anytime with specifics. But here's what I've got for you. If you are looking for a house under $500,000 anywhere in the Minnetonka School District right now, you have four choices on the market. Four. That's it. Four. In the Hopkins School District, you have seven choices. And in the Wayzata School District, you have eight choices. That's it. Those are not big numbers. But that's how low our inventory is right now. Because of that, of course, we are seeing fierce competition with buyers for these homes. Sellers are certainly in the driver's seat for most of this market. It's tough to be a buyer and pretty fun for most sellers to be a seller. Um, Anecdotally speaking, our days on market, I'm seeing really short market times across the Twin Cities. The latest data for the month of March, which is the last full month we have data on, the average days on market is 11. 11. That includes normally if a buyer writes into an offer an inspection contingency, that's like a 7 to 10 day period, which means these houses are selling on day one, sometimes day two. So you've got to get out there right away to see these homes if you are a buyer in this market. Additionally, because the market times are so short and the inventory is so low, we are seeing buyers pull out all the stops on offers. In my last five listings, I'm going to share some data with you now from my own experience. My last five listings in the western suburbs, and I'm not cherry picking these, I'm literally just taking my last five closed listings anywhere in the western Twin Cities. We have had on those five listings an average of 12.4 offers, 12.4, which means that for every house that I sell, there are 11.4 buyers out there that still need a house. And we have sold on average 13% over list. 13%. And if you've worked with me before, you know that I am very careful about pricing. I pull all the comps from the last 90 days. I talk with my sellers about how the comparables are better or worse than their house. We talk about where the market might tolerate pricing their house. I typically give them a range and we talk about where the appropriate price will be. So we're pricing these houses where the market should be, I think, but due to the low inventory and the huge buyer demand, the buyers compete and just push these prices upward. I do think it's interesting to note, however, that of these last five listings, four of them, no joke, four of them, my sellers did not choose the highest priced offer. So please keep it in mind as a buyer. Yes, a high price is important. And I'll tell you, of the four that didn't choose the highest offer, they chose something pretty close to the highest offer. But the whole package is really what's important to sellers in this market. They want to limit their risk. They want a short inspection or no inspection. I did a whole video on some of the things that buyers can do in this market to help win in multiple offers. But it was interesting to me when I really looked at the data that four out of the five didn't take the highest priced offer. So, anyways, again, reach out to me anytime you want to. Please, I'm happy to pull data points for you. Anything we can do in this market to help gain an advantage as a buyer is so important. And of course, I'm happy to talk with you as a seller as well about how we can position your house appropriately to get you the best offer for your situation. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.